Welcome to Agro TV, where farming history comes to life. Today, we reveal 20 of the oldest tractors ever built in America, machines that changed agriculture forever. These are not just relics, but symbols of innovation, hard work, and durability from a time when every bolt was built to last. From early steam and kerosene giants to the first gasoline workhorses, each one tells a story of the farmers who relied on them through long days and harsh seasons. You'll see rare designs, legendary brands in their earliest days, and engineering ideas far ahead of their time. Many of these machines still run today, proving their timeless strength. So sit back, enjoy the rumble of history, and don't forget to subscribe to Agro TV for more incredible stories from the golden age of farming. Let's get into it. Number 20. Meet the Farmal Regular, the tractor that revolutionized American farming and set the standard for all-purpose machines in the field. Introduced by International Harvester in the mid-1920s, it was the first mass-produced row crop tractor, purpose-built to replace animal labor and handle plowing, cultivating, and harvesting all in one. Powered by a 4-cylinder gasoline engine, delivering around 20 horsepower at the belt and 15 at the drawbar, it featured a narrow front axle, high ground clearance, and a lightweight frame ideal for navigating crop rows with ease. Its modular design allowed for various attachments, while steel wheels, portal rear axles, and rear-only mechanical brakes emphasized durability and simplicity. With a bare, utilitarian appearance and an elevated metal seat offering a commanding view, the Farmal Regular prioritized function over form, and in doing so, it became iconic. Could this humble machine still earn its keep on modern soil? Number 19. Meet the Waterloo Boy Model R, the tractor that laid the foundation for what would become the legendary John Deere legacy. First introduced in 1914 by the Waterloo Gasoline Engine Company, the Model R was a sturdy, dependable machine that helped transition American farms from horsepower to mechanized efficiency. It ran on a 2-cylinder horizontal engine, producing around 25 horsepower at the belt and 12 at the drawbar, and it was designed to burn kerosene, an economical choice for farmers of the era. The Model R used a chain-drive transmission and featured a simple, open design with a large flywheel and prominent exhaust stack, giving it a distinctive workhorse profile. When John Deere acquired the Waterloo Company in 1918, the Model R became the first tractor sold under the John Deere name, marking a pivotal shift in agricultural history. Would you put this century-old iron pioneer up against today's high-tech giants? Number 18. Meet the Rumley Oil Pole, the iconic prairie giant that helped define early 20th century mechanized farming. Built by the Advance Rumley Company. Starting in 1910, the oil pole stood out for its use of a unique oil-cooled engine that ran on kerosene, setting it apart from other tractors of the era. Its massive 2-cylinder horizontal engine produced up to 45 horsepower, delivering slow, steady torque ideal for heavy tillage on the vast plains. The tractor's design was bold and industrial, featuring a large vertical exhaust, exposed gears, steel wheels, and a signature radiator barrel for vapor cooling. More than just a powerful machine, the oil pole became a symbol of early tractor innovation, gaining a loyal following among farmers for its durability and simplicity. An age before cab comforts and electronics, would you take the wheel of this smoke-belching beast for a day in the field? Number 17. Meet the Caterpillar D2, the compact crawler tractor that brought Caterpillar's rugged reputation to smaller farms and job sites across America. Introduced in 1938 during the Great Depression, the D2 was designed to offer reliable track power to farmers who needed performance without the bulk of larger dozers. It featured a 2-cylinder diesel engine, producing around 34 horsepower at the drawbar, with Caterpillar's legendary pony motor starting system and a smooth, multi-speed transmission. The D2's crawler tracks gave it superior traction in muddy or uneven terrain, making it ideal for everything from land clearing to fieldwork. With its low-slung steel body, open operator platform, and unmistakable yellow finish, the D2 blended industrial strength with practical versatility. Would you choose this diesel-powered crawler over wheeled tractors for getting through tough ground today? Number 16. The Farmal Model H was one of the most popular and versatile row crop tractors of its era, becoming a staple on mid-sized American farms from its debut in 1939 through the early 1950s. Built by International Harvester, the Model H was designed to be affordable, adaptable, and powerful enough for a wide range of fieldwork. It was equipped with a 4-cylinder gasoline engine producing around 26 horsepower at the drawbar. Paired with a 5-speed transmission, it gave farmers flexibility for both light and heavy tasks. The Model H featured a narrow front axle for easy row navigation, as well as options for electric start and rubber tires, modern touches for its time. With its streamlined styling, red paint, and comfortable operator station, it balanced practicality with visual appeal. Could this hard-working classic still hold its own in a field of modern machines? Number 15. The John Deere Model A was the company's first true row crop tractor and a landmark in agricultural history. Produced from 1934 to 1952, designed to compete directly with the Farmal line, the model offered farmers a reliable 2-cylinder engine that produced around 25 horsepower at the drawbar and over 30 at the belt. Its signature Johnny Popper sound came from the horizontally opposed engine, which delivered smooth, low-end torque ideal for plowing and cultivating. The tractor featured a narrow front-end configuration, adjustable rear wheel spacing, and a comfortable operator station, making it well-suited for a variety of crops and field sizes. Painted in iconic green and yellow, the Model A wasn't just a tool, it became a symbol of mid-century American farming. Would you bring this legendary poppin' powerhouse back for another round in the field? Number 14. The Fordson Model F was the tractor that brought mechanized farming to the masses, becoming the world's first affordable, mass-produced tractor when it launched in 1917. Developed by Henry Ford, the Model F was designed to be simple, lightweight, and easy to operate, helping small farmers transition away from horses without breaking the bank. Powered by a 4-cylinder engine producing around 20 horsepower at the drawbar, it featured a basic 3-speed transmission, steel wheels, and a worm gear final drive. Its all-in-one unit frame integrated the engine, transmission, and rear axle, a revolutionary concept at the time. Though it had no luxuries and a rough ride, the Fordson was tough, reliable, and easy to maintain, making it a global success. Would you trust this humble workhorse to carry the weight of a modern farm? Number 13. The Alice Chalmers Model G was a small but highly innovative tractor that flipped conventional design on its head when it debuted in 1948. Designed specifically for vegetable and specialty crop farming, the Model G featured a rear-mounted 4-cylinder Continental engine that delivered around 10 horsepower light on power, but big on precision. Its most distinctive feature was the unobstructed forward view, thanks to the engine being behind the operator, allowing for unmatched visibility when cultivating delicate row crops. The lightweight frame, high ground clearance, and belly-mounted implement system made it ideal for close-in work, where control mattered more than brute strength. Quirky yet brilliantly purposeful, the Model G earned a cult following among small-scale farmers. Would this rear-engined oddball still earn a spot in your lineup today? Number 12. The Minneapolis Mullen G1355 was a powerful and rare brute from the early 1970s, built to handle serious fieldwork with no-nonsense muscle. Produced between 1973 and 1974, it was actually a badge-engineered version of the Oliver 2255, but fitted with a massive six-cylinder Caterpillar diesel engine, producing around 130 horsepower at the drawbar. This gave the G1355 series pulling power for large implements, making it a favorite among farmers with big acreage and high demands. It featured a full operator cab, 8-speed transmission, heavy-duty rear axle, and a bold yellow and white paint scheme that stood out in the field. Though produced in limited numbers, the G1355 represented Minneapolis Mullen's last push for dominance in the horsepower race. Would this rare high-horsepower legend still turn heads at a tractor, pole, or on your farm today? Number 11. Avery 25-50 was a towering example of early prairie power, built in the 19-teens to tackle the heaviest tillage jobs on America's vast farmlands. Manufactured by the Avery Company of Peoria, Illinois, the 25-50 got its name from its rated horsepower, 25 at the drawbar and 50 at the belt, delivered by a massive horizontally opposed two-cylinder engine. This kerosene-burning giant featured open gears, a chain drive, and immense steel wheels designed to grip soft, unbroken soil with authority. With its long frame, upright radiator, and distinctive canopy roof, the Avery 25-50 had a commanding presence, often operated by a team of two and used primarily for pulling multi-bottom plows or powering threshing machines. Though its size and complexity made it impractical for smaller farms, it symbolized an era when raw mechanical force was the answer to breaking new ground. Could you see yourself taming this steel beast across a sea of wheat? Number 10. The Lanz Bulldog D1506 was a rugged and iconic German tractor known for its simplicity, durability, and unmistakable single-cylinder bark. Introduced in the early 1950s, the D9506 was powered by a massive 10-liter, single-cylinder, two-stroke hot bulb engine that produced around 50 horsepower, delivering slow-turning torque ideal for heavy-duty fieldwork. Starting it required a blowtorch to heat the ignition bulb, a dramatic ritual that became part of its charm. The Bulldog's design was straightforward and robust, with large steel wheels, later rubber, a vertical exhaust, and minimal bodywork, making it easy to repair and reliable under harsh conditions. Revered for its ability to run on a variety of low-grade fuels, the D9506 became a symbol of post-war agricultural resilience across Europe. Would you fire up this thudding classic for a day of smoke, sound, and sheer mechanical presence? Number 9. The Dout D15 was a compact and efficient German tractor that delivered big performance in a small, practical package. Introduced in the early 1960s, it was aimed at small farms and tight spaces. Powered by a reliable single-cylinder, air-cooled diesel engine producing around 15 horsepower. The D15 stood out for its fuel efficiency, low maintenance needs, and rugged simplicity hallmarks of Deutz engineering. Its lightweight build, smooth gearbox, and responsive handling made it perfect for light fieldwork, orchard use, and general utility tasks. With its rounded styling, bright green paint, and exposed mechanical components, the D15 blended charm with function in a way only a vintage European tractor could. Would this nimble little workhorse still earn a spot in your shed today? Number 8. The Porsche Diesel Jr 108 is one of the most recognizable and charming small tractors ever built, blending German engineering with undeniable style. Produced between the late 1950s and early 1960s, the Junior 108 was powered by a single-cylinder, air-cooled diesel engine delivering around 14 horsepower, just enough for light farm duties, orchard work, and tight maneuvering. Despite its modest power, it featured advanced design for its time, including an efficient gearbox, hydraulic lift, and a durable construction that made it a favorite among small-scale farmers. Its iconic red paint, rounded fenders, and unmistakable Porsche badge gave it a presence far beyond its size, turning it into a collector's dream decades later. Could this pint-sized Porsche still be the most stylish way to work your land? Number 7. The Stiger Wildcat was a no-nonsense four-wheel drive. Brute built for farmers who needed raw pulling power across vast, demanding fields. Introduced in the early 1970s and produced into the 80s, the Wildcat was part of Stiger's legendary lineup of articulated tractors, known for their rugged construction and go-anywhere capability. Powered by a 6-cylinder diesel engine delivering around 200 horsepower, the Wildcat used an articulated frame for tight turning and full-time four-wheel drive for maximum traction in tough conditions. Its massive stance, squared-off green body, and elevated cab gave operators both visibility and control, while the spacious interior and heavy-duty components meant it was ready for long hours with big implements. In a world of precision and electronics, would you still trust a Wildcat to muscle through the acres the old-school way? Number 6. The Oliver 2255 was a powerhouse from the mid-1970s that marked the peak of Oliver's muscle tractor era, built to compete in the high-horsepower league of serious field machines. Produced from 1972 to 1976, it was equipped with a massive Caterpillar 3150 V8 diesel engine, cranking out around 145 horsepower at the drawbar, making it one of the most powerful two-wheel drive tractors of its time. With its bold styling, high rear fenders, and unmistakable green and white paint, the 2255 looked every bit as tough as it performed. It featured a rugged 8-speed transmission, heavy-duty axles, and an optional cab for improved operator comfort. Though its fuel-hungry V8 was a departure from Oliver tradition, the 2255 earned respect for its brute strength and presence in the field. Would this V8 legend still roar to life and turn heads on your farm today? Number 5. The Case 1470 Traction. King was a bold and innovative four-wheel drive tractor that brought serious muscle and modern engineering to the field in the early 1970s. Built between 1971 and 1975, the 1470 featured a turbocharged 6-cylinder diesel engine, producing around 150 horsepower at the drawbar, paired with a full-time four-wheel drive system and articulated steering for unmatched traction and maneuverability. Its squared-off body, massive tires, and elevated cab gave it a commanding presence, while features like power steering, hydraulic draft control, and a roomy operator platform made long days more manageable. As one of the first factory-built articulated tractors from Case, the 1470 helped define a new era of high-horsepower farming. Would you put this orange giant back to work or park it as a piece of tractor history? Number 4. The Massey Ferguson. 97 was a heavy-duty workhorse built for serious fieldwork, representing the brand's foray into the high-horsepower tractor market of the 1960s. Produced from 1960 to 1964, the MF97 was essentially a rebranded Minneapolis Mullen G705, featuring the same rugged frame and massive 6-cylinder diesel engine that delivered around 100 horsepower at the drawbar. Available in both standard and Whitland configurations, it came with heavy cast rear wheels, a durable 8-speed transmission, and an optional cab for added comfort during long hours in the field. Its bold red and gray paint, wide stance, and industrial styling gave it a commanding presence, while its reliability made it a favorite among large-scale grain and row crop farmers. Would this badge-engineered beast still earn its keep in today's horsepower-hungry fields? Number 3. The Fiat Alice HD11 was a tough and reliable crawler tractor that earned its stripes in construction sites. logging operations, and large-scale land development from the 1970s onward. Originally an Alice-Chalmers design, the HD11 was carried forward after the Fiat-Alice merger, blending American muscle with Italian engineering. Powered by a six-cylinder diesel engine, delivering around 130 horsepower, the HD11 featured a torque converter transmission, full crawler tracks, and a powerful blade setup, making it ideal for earth-moving, grading, and dozing work in demanding environments. Its rugged frame, open or cabbed operator station, and hydraulic control systems gave operators both comfort and control over tough terrain. With a reputation for durability and ease of maintenance, the HD11 became a trusted name wherever brute. Strength and traction were required. Would you take the steel-tracked legend into the dirt one more time? Number 2. The Alice-Chalmers D21 was a bold leap into the muscle tractor era, turning heads and churning fields with serious power when it launched in 1963. As the company's first over 100 horsepower row crop tractor, the D21 was originally equipped with a six-cylinder diesel engine producing around 103 horsepower, later boosted to over 125 with the addition of a turbocharger in later models. It featured a massive frame, wide stance, and high fuel capacity, designed to handle heavy tillage with ease while keeping operators in the field longer. The D21 stood out visually too, with its tall profile, squared-off grille, and striking Persian orange paint, a true powerhouse with presence. It wasn't just muscle, it was a statement. Would you climb into this orange icon and let it show today's tractors how it's done? Number 1. The Big Bud 16V747 is the undisputed king of tractors, officially the largest farm tractor ever built. Manufactured in 1977 by Northern Manufacturing Company in Havre, Montana, this one-of-a-kind machine was created for deep tillage on massive fields, particularly in the American West. At its heart is a 16-cylinder Detroit diesel engine producing a staggering 900 horsepower, paired with a custom transmission and heavy-duty axles to handle the most demanding work. Weighing over 110,000 pounds when fully ballasted, the 16-volt 747 features dual 8-foot-tall tires on each quarter and a cab perched high above its mammoth frame, offering unmatched visibility and control. Despite its size, it's a fully functional, purpose-built machine, not just a showpiece. Would you take the wheel of this record-breaking beast and see what true power feels like?